Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us right here on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. It is senior night for the playoff-bound Sulphur Springs Wildcats. They'll be getting their postseason journey started next week. But first, we have a very special senior night for us against the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove, who they just beat earlier this week. We'll talk about all of that and more. But real quick, if this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined by the best producer in the state of Texas, Korey Hankins. What's going on, buddy?
How are we doing today, man? It's a beautiful day at the ballpark. You know,
it is.
The weather really did a 180 on us. It's been kind of just I don't know what the word is for it. Just kind of gross weather all week, and then we get to Friday and. Tell you what, the helicopter drive this thing off nice, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a perfect day for baseball.
So.
Like we said, it is senior night, and I believe they will be starting the senior night festivities any second now. So before we do anything else, I want to make sure that everyone knows, as always, the pregame show is brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go visit them or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Real quick, let's hear from them and a few more of our friends, and we'll be right back to make sure you get to see all of the Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show and the senior night festivities.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
At D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
We are almost ready for senior night here in Sulphur Springs, just as much as Pat Green likes Texas. I like Sulphur Springs Wildcat baseball court.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, coming off a massive program win against the number 2 team in the state for 4A, Pleasant Grove, and actually they handed them the first loss on their brand new baseball field. So you got to think these guys are feeling good.
Yeah, and for anyone that doesn't know, PG very much is a legacy program. Like all the way back to when I was in high school at Raines. I believe we were 3A at the time. I believe they were as well. But, yeah, they've always been, a top 10, top 5 team in the state. And the Wildcats are playing their best baseball at the perfect time. Last week we mentioned in their games against Panther Creek, who's also a playoff team, that felt like playoff games. It was that kind of quality team, but the atmosphere also felt like that. And then getting a huge win on the road at Pleasant Grove on Tuesday, I think almost no matter what happens tonight, you go into the playoffs feeling really good with a lot of momentum. But, I mean, you might get another win here tonight, Korey.
Yeah, and the good thing is, you can say what you want about the win against Pleasant Grove. They didn't throw their best guys. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. The end result was it was a 4-0 win. So you still had the same guys up to the plate, and hats off to Alex Whittle. We've been singing his praises all year, but the dude threw 5. I know for sure 5 innings.
Yeah,
with 2 hits, no runs, and
5 shutout innings from Alex Whittle
against the number 2 team in the state, who's perennially in the conversation, realistically conversation for state champions every single year. And man, that is phenomenal from the sophomore. And like I said, we've sung Whittle's praises all year, but we'll continue to.
And have and will.
Yes, yeah. and that's just something to notch in your belt going into the playoffs, going into next year. You're graduating 4 seniors, but a bulk of this team is coming back for next year and the year after that. So, and some of them, the year after that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
which, Korey, I do want to mention real quick when we have a second, of course, after the senior night festivities, we'll have more time to talk. But Wildcats already have their by-district round set. They'll be playing Community in the by-district round, who went 19-6 this year, won their district with a 12-2 record. That series will start in Lone Oak on Thursday night. I believe it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday if needed. All of those games being in Lone Oak, I believe.
Yeah.
But they've already played Community once. That was all the way back on February 27th, but Sulphur Springs did beat them 5-0. So
nice.
You've already got your first round opponent figured out, and it's a team you've already played and beaten, so you got to feel good about that.
Yeah, and not only winning here's the thing. You win a game against the number 2 team in the state. You go out, you win a playoff series. These are just things that can help build a program quickly. I mean, we saw it in football with making the playoffs, having a winning record, being in the conversation for district championships year after year. That builds momentum for your program and for the kids coming up.
Yeah, not only does it, I mean, it almost I don't want to be, I like to say this word, Ryan, makes a point when I say it, hyperbolic.
Yeah.
But it feels a lot like when Faircloth came in.
Yeah.
That season before, moments like these felt so far out of foreseeable future you didn't even think about them.
Yes.
And now you're already doing all those things. And I think the same thing since Gresham has taken over here. This time last year you were in the playoffs, and you did almost actually pick up a playoff win. But if you'd have told me on that night when we did that final broadcast where we'd be at right here today, I would have a hard time seeing the vision.
Yes, and you know, hats off to the older guys sticking it out.
Yeah.
These 4 seniors have seen some good times and some bad times, and you know, it's tough to keep the fire lit, so to speak.
Which I can't imagine how special this feels for a guy like Alex Macias and some of these seniors. Like you said, you've seen the really lows, and now you're seeing the highs, and I can't imagine how rewarding that would feel.
Well, yeah, and we talked about it. So Whittle started the game against Pleasant Grove on Tuesday, and then Caden Mitchell came in to kind of close it out. And on that, Caden Mitchell hit a bases-clearing triple to score 3 runs, and then he also closed out the last, I believe, 2 innings. And you can see it when he hit the triple, and also when he threw that final pitch, there was a cathartic moment of like, yes, like all that hard work, all the moments that nobody saw, it's all kind of coming to fruition. And what's great about that is that, you know, you're setting a bar, you're setting a standard, you're setting these guys up for future success, you know, and that's what I'm talking about with this senior class. That is what has impressed me the most with them is, you know, hey, my floor is now yours, or my ceiling is now your floor. Stand on my shoulders, go reach for higher, go do better, all those great things. And man, I'm just happy to see it.
I am as well. Korey, I think we'll be getting started here in just a second with the senior night festivities. Being senior night, hopefully we'll be having some Way Bible Church players at the game. Hopefully it will be the senior class. Let's hear from them real quick, and then we'll be back for the senior night festivities.
Way Bible Church, we are all about life change. There's a place to belong for the whole family with Next Gen nights every Wednesday for birth through 12th grade at 6:15 p.m., young adults on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 6:30 p.m., and everyone's invited on Sundays at 9 or 10:45 a.m. Our hope is that when you connect with the local church, you will encounter Jesus in a way that leads to life change. We hope to see you soon, and go Wildcats.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us on senior night, almost ready for the senior night festivities.
Really, this is almost a playoff warm-up game.
Yeah, 100%.
Because all the seeds are locked, and you know, you're set for playoffs and all that stuff. So what a great opponent to get you ready for playoffs.
Korey, speaking of, I don't want to get too deep into conversation because you can see them lining up now, so we probably will be getting off the mic for just any second now. But the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats are in the middle of their by-district round right now. Games 1 and 2 of their series being played tonight. Game 3, if needed, would be tomorrow. So hopefully throughout the course of the night, throughout the course of the night, we are going to provide y'all with updates and make sure everyone knows what's going on with Lady Cat softball tonight.
Yep, they were up 6-0 in the top of the third, so should be good things, and looks like we're about ready to get started.
Yeah, Korey and I will step out of the way to make sure y'all get to hear every second of the senior night festivities, and then y'all be stuck with us for the rest of the night.
Tonight. Senior number 1 is number 10 on the roster, Colton Privet, and he is escorted by Tamara Ketchum, his mom, Sean Ketchum, stepdad, James Privet, his father, and Shauna Privet, stepmom. Colton has played baseball in Sulphur Springs for 4 years, and he's been a varsity athlete for 2 of those years. In other high school activities, Colton is a member of Ag Mechanics for 4 years, as well as FFA. Plans after baseball, Colton would like to go to a trade school to become a HVAC technician. And Colton's most memorable baseball moment, he says, has to be when the team bus broke down on the way back from a JV tournament. It was a long ride. Number 10, Colton Privet. Senior number 2, number 13, Alex Macias. He is escorted by Stephanie Macias and Jose Macias. Alex has played baseball for 4 years, and he's been on the varsity for 3 of those. And he was an honorable mention all-district pick last year. Alex is involved in Student Council and National Honors Society. His plans after baseball, including attending Texas A&M University in College Station for engineering, planning to major in mechanical engineering. His most memorable baseball moment, freshman year, after the JV game was finished and some teammates stayed in the dugout to watch the varsity game, some kids from the other school drove by and threw fireworks on the field. My goodness. Alex Macias. Senior number 3, number 15, Caden Mitchell. Caden is escorted by Laura Mitchell and Rick Mitchell. Caden is the grandson of Rick and Jan Jatan and Bud and Janice Mitchell. Caden is a 3-year varsity letterman with a second-team All-District Award in 2023 and first-team All-District Award in 2024. He was also a 3-year varsity football player, achieving first-team All-District and All-State quarterback awards. He was also awarded academic All-State. In high school, Caden is in the top 4% of his senior class, a member of the National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Student Council, Key Club, and is an active member of his church. After baseball, Caden has committed to play baseball at Oklahoma Christian University in the fall. Caden's most memorable baseball moment is when the team won the Tomball World Series tournament and being awarded Perfect Game MVP in 2022. Caden Mitchell. And our 4th senior tonight, number 25, Ty Holt. Ty is escorted by Ashley Holt and Matthew Holt. Ty played baseball on the varsity his junior and senior years and was on the JV team in his freshman and sophomore years. He also was a freshman and sophomore JV football player. In high school for Ty, he's involved in Student Council, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and Student Body Vice President. His plans after baseball include going to the University of Arkansas and majoring in exercise science and becoming a physical therapist. His most memorable baseball moment, sophomore year on the JV, on the way back from the Wiley tournament when the bus broke down. and they were only going 15 miles an hour, and therefore it took 1 hour to get from Cumbie to Sulphur Springs. Glad I missed that trip. Ty Holt. Now, a big hand for all of our Wildcats baseball seniors for 2025. Colton Privet, Alex Macias, Caden Mitchell, and Ty Holt. And we'll take a break right here. We'll be right back right before the beginning of our game in a few minutes.
Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do, effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best, without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy at chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
You know, as soon as I leave, something's going to...
Almost ready for senior night here in Sulphur Springs. Korey, we obviously, I would think, our Way Bible Church player of the game's prediction is the senior class. But
it's pretty set.
Do you have an official prediction for the game here tonight?
Outside of the seniors, I know Caden Mitchell is on the hill, so I'm ready to see him. I don't know how far he's going to go, being that he kind of threw a couple in the last half of the other game on Tuesday, so I wouldn't be surprised seeing why am I losing it right here? Deacon come in as well. My sneaky player to watch tonight is going to be Jackson Virgil.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know how sneaky that is, being honest
No,
with
it's
you.
not super sneaky, but I think he's got a good swing. He's great out there in the field. He's he plays the game smart. I like watching him play, and lucky for us, we get to see him for the next 3 years.
That is very lucky for us. Real quick, so far in district play, Caden Mitchell on the mound has been very, very, very good. This will be his 4th appearance and his 2nd start in district play. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 0.72.
Man.
And a 1.03 whip. In 9 2/3 innings, he's got 16 strikeouts. So he's just been really, really, really good.
How nice has it been having Whittle and Deacon pitching so that Caden can kind of come in for spot starts and like the other night, come in and kind of finish the game. That's been something that we've been missing lately. And man, we can't say enough about the job that the coaches and the players have done this year of kind of riding the ship and getting back to the winning ways of Wildcat baseball.
Yeah, real quick, I do want to look at a few more other stats from some guys here in district play, and obviously we'll be telling you about these throughout the entire course of the night. But one of the seniors, he's leading off playing shortstop, Alex Macias, in district play. Again, we always mentioned he had always been a really good defensive shortstopper, defensive middle infielder, and he gets better and better at the plate as the year's gone on. He had been really good going into district play, and in district he's hitting .407 with an OPS of 1.215. And having him in your leadoff spot, I love to see that. Caden still in the 3-hole. He's hitting .471 in district with an OPS of 1.197, 4 doubles, 1 triple, 9 RBI. He's just been really, really good.
That is what you want. I do believe that I see a Macias jersey in the stands right now. I think I saw it walking in. And so, man, Macias has got some family here ready to watch him kind of ball out.
We love to see it. It's a nice crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. Turned out to be a nice day. It's a little warm, but I imagine as that sun creeps down, we'll kind of – it'll even out a little bit.
Corey, I've got a wild update for you.
Uh-oh.
The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock.
Tyler, don't tell me.
Shador Sanders still is available. I'm just throwing that out. I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't know how to say his name. Tyler Shaw to the Saints really kind of screwed everything up for the Sanders family right now.
Obviously, my LSU guy, Mason Taylor, went to the Jets. Now Alfred Collins, the Texas defensive tackle. He'd have been a great one to add to the team.
I can't help
but wonder if they would have considered him Alfred Collins, that is, if he would have been there.
That's what I was about to say. I can't – I'm not in the war room, but I can't imagine they didn't have him pretty high up on that war board.
Corey, we're getting ready to hit the field, get tonight's game rolling. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with us during tonight's Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge pregame show. Before we get started real quick, I want to tell you about our friends at Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert care to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. Go see them at their new location in Sulphur Springs at 620 Church Street. And also go see our friends at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. It's the perfect place to spend a Friday night just like tonight, where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen. And while you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef. And, of course, here at Front Porch News and Chaz Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs.
I keep waiting for the notification.
Me too.
I'm
staring at this laptop. Those weren't reads I was doing. Those were on memory. I'm glued to this laptop to see what the Cowboys do.
Also, if you were at Corner Grub and you like stuffed jalapeno poppers, I got news for you. They've got some good ones.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had them somehow.
Chloe brought them to the office the other day, and it was amazing.
So, Corey, when PG was warming up, you thought you were going to run into a scenario where both teams were wearing black uniforms. Luckily, not the case. Those were just their warm-up tops.
I like the pinstripes they got there.
I do, too.
It looks good.
These are I love black and gold together, black and yellow.
You wouldn't state that many times.
Black and yellow, you know.
Yeah, you wouldn't state enough. You're probably going to get some pretty nice uniforms. And
you probably don't have to worry too much about things like that.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we're not sugarcoating it when we say they are a perennial
literally
program in the state of Texas. I'm trying to remember. This is how much of a perennial program they are. On TikTok the other day, I was going through.
Yeah, I saw that too. That popped up on mine.
Yes, best high school football, baseball coaches in the state of Texas. Their coaches on there. So
yeah, that popped up on mine literally last night, I think.
So, I mean, they're good. They're very good. Like, I think it was, a year ago, 2 years ago, they had a third baseman who was, as a sophomore or junior, getting interest from Arkansas.
Oh, really?
Not Arkansas Tech, not Central Arkansas. Woo-Pig-Suey, Arkansas. You know, like
SEC.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's not much else you have to say after that.
Former home of Wildcat legend Colby Suggs.
Yep.
Almost ready for the starting lineups for your Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
Some airflow up here. Not a lot of wind. This is one of the first times we've been to Wildcat Park, and there hasn't been much wind.
That's true.
And David Kennedy, the Pleasant Grove Hawks. And now for the home team, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Leading off at shortstop, number 13, Alex Macias. Batting second at third base, number 1, Deacon Carpenter. Hitting third and pitching, number 15, Peyton Mitchell. Batting fourth in left field, number 3, Jackson Virgil. Hitting fifth, number 12, designated hitter, Lane Faust. And playing second base for the Wildcats, number 34, Dylan Rosenberg. Hitting sixth, center fielder, number 2, Alex Whittle. Batting seventh and catching, number 9, Sam Gamblin. Hitting eighth at first base, number 25, Ty Holt. And batting ninth in right field, number 10, Colton Privet. And for the Wildcats, number 5, Cesar Mondragon. Number 6, Corbin Argenbright. Number 7, Dobson Martin. Number 8, Connor Wick. Number 18, Justin Strickland. And number 24, Mason Davis. Wildcats head coach is Holt Gresham. He's assisted by Kendall Mathis, Andrew Dunn, and Trevor Toppings. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats. And now please rise and remove your caps as we present our national anthem.
In January of, I guess, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of the Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them call.
Well, Korey, I don't know if it's good news or bad news, exciting news. It's news.
It's news.
It's all in the eye of the beholder. But your Dallas Cowboys did not take Shedeur Sanders. They took the edge rusher out of Boston College.
It really depends on your opinion on Dak and your opinion on Shedeur. You know, for chaos and for funsies, I would have liked to see it. Yeah, but, surely at some point somebody's going to go like, okay, it's the 5th.
If he's still there in the 3rd.
Yeah, it's like we got it. I mean. He may not ever be anything, but we got to do something here.
Korey, real quick before we get started, I want to tell everyone that Jackson Dental is proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience, so schedule your appointment with them today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. And also at the Gypsy Willow, every order isn't just a print, it's a masterpiece. From start to finish, they keep you informed every step of the way, whether you bring in your own design or work with their in-house graphic designers. They also carry popular brand names, all of which can be customized, such as Carhartt for construction, Travis Matthew for golf, as well as Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. At the Gypsy Willow, every order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story, your story. Our story here tonight is at senior night.
Yeah, that is our story.
We're sticking to it.
Yeah, we're sticking to it, baby.
Caden Mitchell on the mound again. He has been great here in district play. Yeah. A 1-0 record, an ERA of 0.9.
I mean, just a tick short of perfect, you know.
Yeah, he's
actually
literally
0.9 ticks away from.
Yeah, he's literally allowed 1 earned run.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've got the interesting battery tonight of the senior starting pitcher and the freshman catcher, Sam Gamlin behind the plate.
I like that.
He's also been fantastic throughout district play here, hitting .300.
I mean, not much you can ask for there.
Other freshmen in the lineup, Deacon hitting 387 and then Jackson hitting 400. And Caden Mitchell starting his night off with a strike.
That was a good curve right there.
Yeah, you're the leadoff hitter. You're not expecting a big breaking ball to start the night.
It's last on the list usually.
Ooh.
Another little.
I guess that one missed a little bit low maybe, but that was nasty.
Wasn't as sweeping as the first one, but.
Korey, they I don't know if our listeners would have got to hear it during the pregame show or not, but of course Caden signed. We had signing day this week. Had a handful of Wildcats announce where they're going to continue their college careers, and Caden was one of them.
Yep.
We always wondered, is he going to pick football or baseball, and we've learned he's picking baseball.
Oklahoma Christian College.
Mm-hmm.
That ball's ripped foul.
I'm excited. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, I mean, they're, obviously you root for everybody, but Caden has kind of become one of our guys, I would say.
Yeah,
he's been fun to watch. He's a good guy, good kid. He just goes about his business the right way.
He's just very easy to root for.
Yes, yeah, that's the best way to put it, Tyler. Thank you.
Thank you.
You cleaned that up for me, and I appreciate that.
It's almost like I get paid to speak and write words.
And it's almost like I get paid to push buttons behind the scenes.
Got a full count here after a 1-2 count.
This is where you buckle down and just,
buckle down.
Give him a heater or try to get him on that curve. We'll see.
It is the heater, and it gets past Deacon Carpenter at third base.
Rare.
So we'll have our first base runner of the night, the leadoff man.
Yeah, rare miss by Deacon there.
Now batting in the center fielder, number 6.
So normally we see him in the outfield.
I was about to say, I think this is the first time I've gotten to see him play third base. I might be misremembering, but I don't remember seeing him over there.
I can't say for certain one way or the other.
Either way, we'll have a runner on first with no outs.
And I'll be wondering how fast they're taking off there.
See if they want to test the arm of the freshman, Sam Gamblin.
Yeah.
If you want to take that gamble, we'll see.
You gambling, man?
You'd be, if you were to steal on him, you'd be gambling for sure.
I wonder if he's a rambling gambling man. I was wondering about that. Is he chirping behind the plate?
I don't know.
Did you ever play any catcher? Were you a chirper though?
Yeah, a little bit. Depends on how you're doing that day.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's true. Yeah, depending on how the game went. Go back to first. It seemed like it was a real attempt to kind of get him. But Whittle had a very good pickoff. He's left-handed, so it's a little bit easier. But had a great pickoff to get somebody at first in their game on Tuesday.
Nice.
Tuesday.
That one hit foul. 1-2. Yeah, for anyone that wasn't here with us in the pregame show or just tuning in or didn't hear it, Wildcats, this is going up against the number 2 team in the state here tonight against Pleasant Grove. And they already played them once earlier this week, and they upset them on the road at Pleasant Grove.
Yeah, massive win. Their first loss at that home field. Not sure how long they've been at that home field. I don't know if it's renovated or anything, but either way.
Either way, I do know who has the first win outside of them there.
It's awesome.
And that was your Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
That's awesome. Like we said, huge program moment.
That one hit pretty well into left center. Jackson Virgil trying to track it down, and he does for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first, or top of the first, rather. One away.
I think he thought the runner might be trying to get there. He came up firing. I don't know if he needed to or not, but.
One on, one out.
One on, one out. Crazy ones.
You're right.
We must be worried about this guy at first because keep kind of looking back to him.
He's keeping an eye on him.
We see you've been checking.
We appreciate that. Ugh.
Great inside pitch.
It is.
Great inside pitch.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's a pitch. If it's a cold, Friday morning tournament game, that's a pitch you want to throw all day long.
Yeah, you're not just ducking, you're jumping out of the way.
Yeah.
Throws the breaking pitch again.
Keeping Jackson busy or no, I'm sorry, that's not Jackson, that's Whittle.
It is Alex Whittle out there in center, but Jackson is who caught the first one.
Yeah, I was thinking Jackson was in center for some reason.
Pitcher number 1, Hunter Rose.
It's back-to-back quick outs for Caden Mitchell. And I was today years old when I noticed exactly how high he wears his pants. They all wear
Oh, yes.
They all wear them high, but
Look like capris. I'm playing. Kids these days.
that one.
You know, football pants have kind of gotten like that too now.
I was going to say they look more like football pants. But.
Yeah, they don't even wear knee pads. It seems like they just kind of hock them up and.
Mitchell throwing at him again.
I like it. I like it. We see you've been checking. We like it.
Got to keep him honest.
Hey, we got a gambler behind the plate. We got to keep him honest at first.
We got an 0-1 count.
Is this Wildcat Park or Choctaw? I don't know.
That one sent towards Jackson Virgil. Cam's underneath it. And despite the leadoff man getting on with the error, Caden Mitchell doesn't phase him at all. We go to the bottom of the first, still scoreless, and the Wildcats are going to see if they can get their bats rolling.
Bank with Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs. We're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
And we are almost ready for the Wildcats' first trip to the plate here in the bottom of the first on senior night. It'll be senior, freshman, senior with Alex Macias getting us started here tonight. The senior shortstop for the Wildcats is hitting .407 here in district play with an OPS of 1.125. And we've kicked Korey out of the way. We have joining us for the second time this season our very good friend and one of our favorite guests around here, Blake Johnson from Triple Crown Roofing. What's going on, Blake?
Doing well. How are you guys tonight?
Doing good. We're glad to have you back up here with us.
Sounds great. Good to be here. It's going to be an enjoyable night, I hope.
Yeah. We got a fun senior night game. Got two playoff teams who I think both can make pretty good playoff runs coming up here. Macias found that one off to get the night started. Again, if anyone missed it, we already the Wildcats already have their by-district round set. It'll be starting next Thursday, best of 3 against Community, and that'll be at Lone Oak on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday if needed. The Wildcats have already played Community once, beating them 5-0. Macias going to ground out to second for out number 1 to get started here tonight.
Now batting number 1, third baseman, Deacon.
Blake, it feels nice to have this level of, playoff baseball being back and having a Wildcat team that looks like they can not only win once they get there, but maybe continue to win and make a little bit of a run.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. They've done well this year, so it's pretty fun to watch.
Now the freshman Deacon Carpenter up hitting .387 here in district play with an OPS of 1.103, tied for the lead on the team with 4 doubles and also 5 RBI. It's funny the mix of seniors and freshmen we have here playing on senior night. I think it's almost an equal mix. Carpenter's taking a big hack at that one.
So how many seniors we got? Was it 4 or 5?
Four seniors, and then in the starting lineup also 3 freshmen, I believe.
That's good to see.
Found that one back. Yeah, got the perfect mix of young guys getting their first bit of playoff experience and getting them ready for the next few years, and then veteran guys that have been there before and can kind of help them in that moment. Carpenter staying alive, filling another one off. For anyone that missed it, producer Korey singing the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. Makes me happy to know that you're singing Bee Gees over here.
That's a great song.
It is. Got a nice Friday night for baseball. Carpenter running the count full. And a great at-bat from the freshman Deacon Carpenter, drawing out a long at-bat, fouling off to stay alive, and then he'll end up drawing the walk.
Pitcher number 15, Caden Mitchell.
That'll bring up the senior, Caden Mitchell, hitting .471 here in district play. 4 doubles, 1 triple, 9 RBI. He had his signing day literally Wednesday, I believe. Earlier this week. Thursday? Was it yesterday? One day this week. I don't know. Wednesday, yeah. He'll be going to Oklahoma Christian. Yeah, I think we talked about that the last time we were up here, Caden, obviously with offers in both football and baseball, and we weren't sure which one he was going to choose, but I don't think there was an incorrect answer. Carpenter finding himself in a pickle here. And unfortunately, they will make the out there. Really, all you can do in that scenario, though, is just go and hope you make them make a bad throw over. So an 0-1 count now, 2 out, nobody on. The freshman Jackson Virgil would be next if Caden Mitchell can keep the inning going. He's hitting .400 here in district play. Fouling that one out of play. The 1-2. Good take there. That one missing a little bit high. Ooh. He'll call that strike 3, and Caden Mitchell will go down looking. We'll go to the top of the second, still scoreless here in Sulphur Springs. Caden Mitchell going to see if he can have as effective of a second inning as he did first.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
ready for the top of the second. Each team got a base runner on in the first, but no one was able to get anyone past first base. Before we resume action, I want to tell everyone about Aaron Nill, who is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all of your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can also visit HambyInsurance.com or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. Also, I want to tell you that at Bell Concrete, they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they've delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff is there to ensure your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, they're here for you. Give them a call today at 903-885-3126. Caden Mitchell getting the second inning started with a strike as well. The leadoff runner in the first did get on, but he kind of reached on air, so still no hits allowed for Caden here tonight. Ooh, getting the strike there too.
Good pitch.
That is a good pitch, and he's doing a good job of working that. He'll start it super inside, looking like it's going to hit the batter, and then get it back into the zone, and then he'll get him to chase like that as well on the outside. And another one. First strikeout of the night for Caden Mitchell.
He's got a good little 11-4 curveball, so it's pretty good. Looked pretty good on them last two pitches.
It does. And that's a good point out, the kind of the 11-4, because I couldn't quite figure out if it was almost a slider or a curve, but Caden Mitchell getting to start the night here on senior night, getting his strikeout. Now hugs all around. And that will do it for Caden Mitchell here tonight. And we'll see who they turn to right after this. Let's hear from our friends over at Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics, and we'll be back.
For 20 years, Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics has been bringing smiles to East Texas. And now, we're excited to see you at our newest location in Sulphur Springs. We offer expert orthodontic care for children and adults. Whether you need braces or clear aligners, we've got you covered. Best of all, consultations are completely free, and our affordable payment plans make achieving your perfect smile easier than ever. Let's make your smile shine. Visit us today.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Hi, I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
Resuming action here in the top of the second, one out, nobody on. Caden Mitchell getting the start here on senior night, and then pulling him after the strikeout there. Standing ovation from all his guys. And now on to the freshman, Deacon Carpenter. Yeah, from the senior to the freshman.
You don't see that very much.
And now you've got a all-freshman battery. Unfortunately, his first pitch of the night will put a runner on. In district play so far, Carpenter 2-2 in 22 2/3 innings pitch. He has, if I could read my stats here, 33 strikeouts. Yeah, 33 strikeouts in 22 2/3 innings pitched. For the season as a whole, he's 6-2, 46 in the third innings pitched, and 43 strikeouts. Didn't let the hit by pitch bother him too much. Answering back right with a fastball.
He just likes to work out his
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, what's this whole wind-up business about? There's no pressure, no stakes. I need something. That one missed. An inside 1-1.
I think before next year, I'm definitely going to donate a radar gun or something up here for Chad's Media.
That would be awesome.
You know, I really want to know kind of what they're throwing, how they're throwing, because it looks like he's got a lot of movement. The ball's moving really well. So it sure would be nice
That would be
to
awesome.
know what that looks like.
Producer Korey got way too excited.
I'd find a way to plug it into the.
Well, that's what you would immediately have to, yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Every year we add new stuff, so. Great pitch there, 1-2.
Chad's listening. Chad needs to get to work on that, you know, and then tell me where we're at, and let's get that working. Heck, we might even need it before the playoffs.
Ooh. That would be cool. Playoffs beginning next week. Wildcats will face Community in the bi-district round. Ooh, getting a swing and a miss there. Out number 2 in the inning. Thank you, Korey. That's exactly what I was going to ask for the update on the Lady Cats.
Blue Rose.
Lady Cats took game 1 against Wills Point 11-2. Again, that's a best-of-3 series, but they are starting game 2 right now. If Sulphur Springs wins, obviously they advance to area for the 7th consecutive season in a row. If they lose, game 3 of the series would be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., I believe. Motivation to go ahead and win, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what time do you even got to be, like, at the school for that 10 a.m.? You got to be there about 7 a.m. probably.
That's asking a lot of high school players to get up early.
If it ends up being close to the night at some point, I bet they think about that in the back of their heads. Like, all right, let's go ahead and get this done. Let's get this put away. So the strikeout from Caden Mitchell is to start the inning, and then Deacon hit a batter, and now a strikeout. We got 1 on with 2 out. The runner is going. Gamlin just can't get the exchange quite quick enough, so be a runner on second, 2 away. That's a big difference. I don't know, obviously, how speedy or how quick he is, but probably scores on a base hit now. I say that Virgil's got a cannon out there. He hurled that one in earlier. I mean, obviously, you know, Whittle has a great arm.
One thing about him, the Virgil kid out there, the last time I was here, I'm going to tell you what, that kid right there I think is going to be a heck of an athlete.
I mean, so
along
as well.
with the Carpenter kid, I mean, just what I've seen, I mean, both of them have excellent arms from the outfield and great baseball IQs.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I think they're going to make for some exciting baseball. Great pitch on the backdoor slider for strike number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Korey loves it. Speaking of, Jackson Virgil, who'll lead off the bottom of the inning for the Wildcats. Carpenter gets the swing and miss. So he'll get his second strikeout of the inning, and we'll go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless, where we'll see Jackson Virgil get us started right after these words from our good friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet.
Hi, Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
Ready for the bottom of the second here in Sulphur Springs, where it'll be Jackson Virgil, Lane Faust, and then Alex Whittle. Before that, though, real quick, I want to tell everyone about our good friends over at Graceful Health and Wellness, where they are redefining women's healthcare with a holistic and personalized approach that prioritizes wellness at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, they specialize in hormone therapy, weight management, inflammation, and gut health, empowering women to take control of their health and feel their best. Visit their website, gracefulhealthandwellness.com, or give them a call at 903-912-6432. And you just heard from them a second ago, but go see our friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. Like we said, the freshman Jackson Virgil will get us started here in district play. He's been great, hitting 400. He's got 9 RBI as well, which I believe is tied for the team lead in that time span. Again, for a team that's been this good, about to be in the playoffs, and hopefully win at least one playoff round, if not more, having again, we keep mentioning the freshmen of it all, but one in your 2-hole and in the 4-hole is pretty exciting. Senior freshman is how the lineup starts. A couple good hacks, but fouling them both off 0-2. Yeah, he's about as athletic of a kid as you're going to find out here. Good contact there, but fielded cleanly for a quick out, number 1.
Next up for the Wildcats, number 12, designated hitter, Lane Faust.
That'll bring up Lane Faust, tonight's DH. He's hitting .257 in district play. He's got 7 RBI. Here in the second inning, he's got him swinging early in at-bats. Top of the order was able to draw out some longer at-bats and get the pitch count up a little bit, but working quick here in the second. And that one missing low 1-1. Good take there, missing outside 2-1. Again, it's been a lot of playoff energy for the Wildcats here lately. We mentioned those 2 games last week that both felt like playoff preview games against Panther Creek, and then getting a big win against the number 2 team in the state, PG, on Tuesday night, and a chance to try to beat them again here tonight at home on senior night. It's obviously hard to recreate playoff atmosphere energy if you haven't been in that, but, I mean, this is about as close as you're going to get to that, I feel like, what they've done over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, playoff atmosphere is a lot different. There's a lot on the line. You know, there's a lot of adrenaline, both sides of the ball. You know, and it's just you got to get out there and see who the best team is. And, I mean, it could be a 1-0 win or it could be a 14-0 win. You know, each night it depends on, you know, how good your pitcher comes into play.
Speaking of, how do you like, obviously in baseball, they get to choose between the 2, but the 1 game and the 3 game. I love 3-game series. I think that makes just something very unique about the baseball and softball playoffs you don't get with everything else.
You know, the 3-game playoff, I mean, that for what I'd see is, I mean, if you got 3 good pitchers or 2.5 good pitchers, but the 1-game playoff is if you got 1 stud that can just really throw. I mean, depending on, you know, matchups here and there, it depends on, you know, which way you play. I mean, obviously, if I'm PG going into the line deal, they've got some pretty good pitchers, so they'd probably go 3 games on most of them.
Don't take the risk of something fluky happening once. But
you know, anything can happen.
I think the Wildcats are kind of set up pretty well for either one, honestly. I think
it depends on who's pitching.
Yeah.
So
0-2 count to Whittle. And that'll be a called strike 3. That was disgusting. So to bring up the freshman, Sam Gamlin.
One thing about them 1-game deals, I mean, anything can happen any day. You know, pitcher could be off. You know, kid could be on. So, I mean, it's those 1-game deals are kind of scary. It's a roll of the dice.
100%. Yeah, again, with I think the depth and versatility the Wildcats have, I mean, unless you face just an incredible, you know, top team in the state that you just don't want to take the chances on, I mean, I would feel good about their odds in a 3-game series against most teams. got 3 at least different guys that you could start in games, and then
a lot of things can happen in 3 games as well.
Yeah, especially you get some of these guys hot. They're feeling good. The confidence is high, and they, start hitting well.
Hitting well, then also the field, depending on where you play. That makes a lot of difference as well.
I want to call the ball inside. Sam Gamlin, the freshman, hitting 300 in district play. 1 double, 8 RBI. Very well has a chance of being maybe one of the all-district guys for the catcher position. Found that one hard off. So 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 outs. Ty Holt would be on deck, or would be next, rather, if Gamlin could keep the inning going. Calling it a hit by pitch. There you go. So now be runners on first and second. He does keep the inning going.
Now batting number 25, first baseman, Ty Holt.
We just need to keep on getting them base runners any which way we can put them on.
For one of tonight's seniors, Ty Holt. I feel like, speaking on producer Corey's behalf, I think he's predicting another walk here for Ty Holt. That's what Ty Holt seems to do anytime we're here watching. And the first pitch strike percentage has been super high here tonight for the first 2 innings.
There we go.
And just like that, you've got runners on second and third. A base hit from Ty Holt would give you a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the second.
Some in the outfield, some to the right side would be very nice right now.
That would be. Senior on senior night. That's a nice time to get it done, yeah. He'll take a called strike, too. Another senior, Colton Privet, on deck. Holt taking a hack there, but not able to bring the runners in. So we'll go to the top of the third. It'll still be scoreless. We'll see if Deacon Carpenter can keep his good night going on the mound.
At Graceful Health and Wellness, we believe every woman deserves to feel her best at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, our holistic, evidence-based care empowers you to thrive. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, board-certified family nurse practitioner and certified with the Menopause Society. I specialize in hormone replacement therapy, medically supervised weight loss, and comprehensive postpartum care. Experience compassionate care that bridges the gap between medical treatment and emotional support. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey towards vibrant health today.
Welcome to Bell Concrete, Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mixed concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Going to the top of the third, still scoreless here on senior night. Before we resume action real quick, I want to tell everyone that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they are Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs. From everyone over at Roper and White, go Wildcats. Also want to tell you about our good friends that are even here with us tonight over at Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right. And again, as always, thank you to Blake Johnson for joining us here tonight. It's been a fun one so far.
So far, it's been nice.
Wildcats had a nice little scoring opportunity there in the bottom of the inning, but I think we're in for another low-scoring affair tonight. Wildcats won the game on Tuesday, 4-0, correct? Yeah. And even that was 1-0 going into the 5th or 6th inning, and then Caden Mitchell came up with the bases loaded and hit a double. And they still get the out, Korey. Let's take a look real quick at our first East Texas physical therapy replay of the night. Ty Holt got some ups over there at first base.
Now hitting number 4, second baseman,
Yeah.
Jarrett Holter.
Ty Holt getting up.
First baseman taking care of his infielders.
We love to see it. Real Don Mattingly over there. I'll throw that in for chat.
He was definitely one of the greats.
9-time Gold Glover, I learned the other day. Good contact, but foul down the left field line.
There we are once again talking about those Yankees that everybody gets upset about.
I forgot you're a Yankee guy.
Oh, yeah. I'll sit there and tell you all about the Yankees.
I'm kind of curious, like all-time, if you could put together like an all-time just favorites Yankee, like at each position, who would you go with?
Oh, man, I mean, definitely you'd have Don Mattingly at first base.
Caden Mitchell again gets some action at third. Making the clean throw that time for 2 quick outs.
That's tough. That's a tough deal to go with. I mean, you know.
I guess you got to go Jeter at short.
Oh, yeah, definitely Jeter at short. Then you got A-Rod at third. I mean, I'm going to go with the old man behind the plate. I forgot his name.
Posada?
Berra.
Oh,
Yogi.
yeah.
You know, Yogi
Good
behind
call.
the plate. I mean, you know, Posada's right there with him. You know, and I guess if we're talking about Meyer, I'd probably do you got Bernie Williams definitely in center.
So that's who I was going to mention. Bernie Williams. I was never a Yankee fan, but I never disliked him either, and I always loved Bernie Williams growing up.
Class act. He was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He was awesome.
Maybe Paul O'Neill as well.
Paul O'Neill is one of my favorites as well. I just got through watching some documentaries this week about some of them. If you've never seen it, the one on Netflix with the Red Sox, the comeback or whatever. That's a great one to watch.
That is a great series. Korey and I were talking about the other day.
So my wife and I just actually watched that this weekend. Actually, you know, it's great for the Red Sox finally to get rid of the curse, but the Yankees they're always fun to watch.
I was going to say, even as a Yankee fan, didn't mind watching the Red Sox documentary. And Pleasant Grove going to get a runner here with a pair of outs. It's a hard hit ball.
Now hitting number 19, the shortstop, Spencer Browning.
And now for the third consecutive inning. Every team's had at least one runner on in each inning so far. Best scoring opportunity of the night came just last inning in the bottom of the second for the Wildcats. I don't think Pleasant Grove's had more than one runner on at any point in time, but Carpenter learning from the senior Caden Mitchell. He's like, no, I'm throwing back over to first.
I see an OX Wildcat that just walked up that's sporting a Pleasant Grove hat. Ross Serene, his son is on the team as well. They've moved that way, but he was a great Wildcat football player.
Love having Wildcat legends here in the ballpark.
Man, need to go down there and give him a Sulphur Springs hat.
1-0. He's getting a good lead, but not stealing. Carpenter gets the called strike there. If you can hit that, if you can get that pitch in that location, you're gonna do pretty well. Like we said, don't really know his velocity, but I mean he's got good command and got good movement as well. It looks like his velo is pretty good, but that one getting away from Gamblin. So PG will have the runner in scoring position again with 2 away.
He's not hurt here. He just needs to buckle down and throw a couple more strikes, and we'll get out of this.
Yeah, as long as you can just take care of the batter at the plate, doesn't really matter where he's at, I suppose. But real quick, while we have a split second, it is my pleasure to tell you about our friends over at Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics, where they are proud to provide affordable family orthodontic care to patients in Sulphur Springs, Mount Pleasant, and all of East Texas. Give them a call at 903-572-8543 or visit their website, smilesmadeforlife.com, to schedule a consultation or to learn more about the many services that they provide. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away.
Good pitch.
That is a great pitch, getting the swing and miss there. It's kind of exactly like the pitch he had thrown 2 pitches ago, but even lower. I mean, you're going to get not going to get a lot of contact on those pitches. Going to be a lot of swings and misses. Freshman comes set. Try to start it inside that time, so make the count full. Of course, first base open now, so a walk wouldn't be a ton of harm in this situation, really. But not what we're going to get. Getting the strikeout, getting a go down swing and straining the runner on second again. We're going to go to the bottom of the third, where it'll be Colton Privet, the senior, leading things off. Then back to the top of the order, Alex Macias and Deacon Carpenter. We'll be right back after these quick words from our good friends over at Hamby Insurance.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time.
Bottom of the third, and senior Colton Privet getting us started to get the inning rolling. Real quick, I want to tell everyone that Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 30 years. So, Korey, Blake, we'll see if we can keep the trend going. Every single team has had at least one runner on each trip up to the plate so far. So got the 9 and then back to the top of the order. Wildcats like to see them do it again. 3 pitches, 3 misses. Getting a called strike there. Doesn't matter. It'll be the leadoff walk either way. And we are back to the top of the order for Alex Macias. Macias grounded to second base rather, his first time up. We're going to get a quick mound visit. And while we do, I want to tell everyone about our good friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mother to 2 boys, she's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, she's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Find your dream home together and give her a call today. And again, our good friend Blake Johnson from Triple Crown Roofing joining us. We've already done the read-in. People have already seen the commercial, but you're here. You can tell our viewers and listeners about Triple Crown Roofing better than we can. So the floor is yours to tell everyone listening or watching out there about Triple Crown.
Well, I mean, just kind of like I said before, just thank you all of our past and previous customers for believing in us and continuing to make us one of the better roofing companies in the county and pretty much Northeast Texas. I appreciate everybody.
Here, Chaz Media and Front Porch News, we definitely appreciate y'all. So back to the top of the order again. The trend does stay alive. Every team has had at least one runner on in each inning. And so far, the Wildcats' chances and opportunities have gotten better each inning, so maybe they'll keep that trend going. I would love to see some runs here now that you got a runner on, no outs in the top of the order. Macias came into tonight hitting .407 in district play. It's been really hot up there at the plate. And again, making good contact, but right at the second baseman, and it's hard enough that unfortunately going to ground into the double play there. Hate to have hit a ball well and hard, but
yeah, the ball was hit hard, kind of got him in on against his shirt and stuff, and then he still made the play and was able to make a double play. It was kind of good play that he made.
Well, if the Wildcats had made that play, we'd definitely be running East Texas physical therapy instant replays about it. It's back to Deacon Carpenter. He drew a one-out walk his first time up.
Oh.
He'll take the hit by pitch there.
That was a little solid right there.
It was. Unfortunately, I don't know if that got him in the wrist or exactly where. Give him a second to walk that one off. So real quick, we're going to go to commercial. Give him a second. We'll be back after this.
At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring your own designs or work with our in-house graphic designers, we make it seamless. With no minimums and unlimited colors, explore endless possibilities at no extra cost. Our industry-trained team ensures perfection in every print. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
Okay, so not a hit by pitch. I guess that's a foul ball right there off the bat, which would explain the sound we got, but yeah. And if that is the case, I will take that rather than Deacon Carpenter getting hit in the wrist. So 0-1 the count we've got here on the scoreboard. 2 away, nobody on. Caden Mitchell on deck. One and 2 is going to be the count. There we go. I thought it was 0-2 if that's a foul ball. But
it definitely got some part of his hand. He keeps on squeezing it back and forth.
They're going to get him on the called strike 3 there. So despite the leadoff walk, it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning all the same. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. Still no runs in this one. And because we don't have, obviously, a halftime here in baseball, we're going to go what would usually be the halftime spots. There's a good people over at Christus.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat-turned-dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
Ready for the top of the 4th here in Sulphur Springs. It is senior night. We're still scoreless between the Wildcats and the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove. Before we return to action, I want to ask, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072, and don't wait till it's too late. Getting another swing and a miss to start the inning. Again, I said I wanted to give y'all an update. We'll have producer Korey see if he can find more for us here in a second, but we do know the Lady Cats have started Game 2, and the leadoff hitter Hannah Speed hit a leadoff home run to get the second game started. That one sent to right field. But he finds it for out number 1. And Carpenter's been really good out of relief here tonight.
Buck Anderson.
That's now 2 innings of work for him. I don't believe any hits allowed, 3 strikeouts. And he'll once again have a first pitch strike. Producer Korey, when you get a chance, can we get another Lady Cat update?
I'm not as good and fast as Korey is trying to look up this stuff.
It's a great pitch for the 0-2 count. Did you refresh before? Well, you might be better at it. I don't know. The 0-2 pitch. He'll lay off. Ooh. Lady Cats leading 4-0 after the first inning. Again, they took game 1 already, so if they go ahead and win that one, they're advancing to area. Getting the swing and the miss, strike 3. They'll have to throw down to first. They do. Strikeout number 4 here tonight through 2 1/3 for Deacon Carpenter.
Now hitting number 21, the right fielder.
And yeah, Lady Cats obviously have won 7 consecutive district titles, but they've also been to at least the second round. If they win again tonight, that would be for the 7th consecutive season as well. In 4 of those, making it to at least the third round. And then in each of the last 2 seasons have gone to the regional semifinals. So hoping for a nice long playoff run from the Lady Cats. The team that's beaten them in each of the last 2 regional semifinal, Aubrey, is now actually not even in their bracket. They're small school with the Lady Cats being big school. So they might be in their position for their deepest playoff run yet. Great pitch, 0-2. And I love his approach on the mound. He's going to throw 2 quick strikes, get ahead in the count, and now he can start throwing, the breaking pitches low and away, try to get swings and misses. Which is exactly what he's going to do. 3 up, 3 down, the first of the night. We're going to the bottom of the 4th where it'll be Caden Mitchell to get things started, then Jackson Virgil and Lane Faust. Right after these quick words from Christus once again.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Scoreless here going into the bottom of the 4th, and as always, the 4th inning stretch brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. And Christus will also be providing free sports physicals coming up on May 2nd. So that'll be not this weekend, but next weekend, I believe. And their providers give free sports screenings for student athletes at SSISD and many of the surrounding school districts as well. So talk to your school's coaches and athletic trainer for more information. Again, bottom of the 4th, still scoreless. Caden Mitchell getting us started. And then the freshman Jackson Virgil and Lane Faust. It looks like still no hits tonight for the Wildcats, but they've drawn 3 walks and have been hit by a pitch.
Leading off for the Wildcats, number 3, left fielder, Jackson Virgil.
Good eye from producer Korey. Going to be a pitching change for Pleasant Grove, going from the lefty to the righty.
I think we got Caden Mitchell up.
Yeah, Caden Mitchell at the plate. So 3 shutout innings with no hits allowed. But again, 4 base runners total so far. Caden Mitchell went down looking his first time up. Fouls that one down the third baseline. Coming into tonight with a district average of .471. He's already a two-time all-district player for the Wildcats, and I would have to think almost for sure going to be three-time now with the numbers he's got.
With that batting average, he ought to be.
Yeah. So 2 balls, 2 strikes after the called strike there. And for the second time tonight, he'll go down looking kind of on a pitch there on the outside part of the zone.
Now hitting number 3, left Jackson Virgil.
So bring up the freshman, Jackson Virgil. He grounded out to second base his first time up. Came into tonight with a district average of exactly .400.
That's going to be trouble.
And Virgil is going to beat that out.
Now hitting number 12.
Are you giving that a base hit?
I'm giving that a base hit.
I think I am as well, and that's going to be, if so, the first hit of the night for the Wildcats. Or for either team, actually. Yeah, the first hit of the night for either team. And after the bad throw there, Virgil not only going to take second, he's going to third as well. And just like that, Wildcats
here we go.
Have a runner on third and just 1 out in the inning. This is a huge opportunity for the Wildcats. We're actually going to get a quick mound visit. So while we do, I want to tell everyone that if you enjoy the game day posts that you see every single game day, you can thank the good people over at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, where they're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. And go see them from now all the way through May 31st for their Spring Into Your Dream Home sales event, where you can get $1,500 off every home at Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs and start your journey of home ownership. Your future starts at home. Build it together with Clayton Homes.
Wildcats got a good shot right here with 1 out.
Yeah. Second time tonight you've had runners in scoring position, but I think the first time with just 1 away.
Yep.
Lane Faust at the plate. He sends that one into right. It's caught right in foul territory. Virgil trying to come home. Play at the plate. It's close.
Yeah.
They call him safe. The Wildcats get on the board. And they are hyped. They beat the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove, 4-0 at Pleasant Grove on Tuesday night. And now here in the bottom of the 4th, they lead against them again, 1-0. Yeah, he gets in there right under the tag. That's a very close play. Great throw from the right fielder there.
Great throw from the right fielder. He was just a little bit behind it.
Yeah, very speedy Jackson Virgil. If almost anyone else is the one running there, I think the right fielder probably gets a nice put out, or a nice assist rather. But so the sac fly from Lane Faust and the Wildcats are on the board first, 1-0.
Could have gone either way. He could have let it drop in foul territory, and but he chose to catch it, and it didn't work out for Pleasant Grove there. Worked out for the Wildcats, so that's great.
And that is Lane Faust's eighth RBI of district play. Had a ball on the field. All right, 0-2, gambling on deck if we can keep the inning going. And Whittle doing his best. Found that one off to stay alive. Just a little bit, huh?
Whittle.
Very good. Takes there. It would have been a little bit better if the listeners got to hear you say it, but, you know, I guess me repeating it's not. I don't know if I want credit for some of them. I do. You're not bad at all of them. And they'll call that strike 3. Looking, Wildcats get the first hit of the night for either team, though, and they also get the first run of the night for either team. We're now going to the top of the 5th, where your Wildcats will have a 1-run lead. We're going to hear from our friends over at Alliance Bank, and then we'll be back.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record, and Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Going to the top of the 5th after the sack fly RBI that brought in Jackson Virgil. Your Wildcats now lead 1-0. Again, I mean, now is the time you want to be playing your best baseball, and the Wildcats are. You go back to last week, you had the 2 what felt like playoff games, one at Panther Creek, one here. You split with them, and now a chance to beat the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove, twice in the same week, once at their place, once here. I mean, it doesn't get much better or more fun than that.
No, you got a 1-0 lead going into the top of the 5th. Number 2 team in 4A. This is where they see how good they are, and with a young team, and see what the future looks like and what it's going to look like in the playoffs. So this is going to determine how it looks going forward.
Yeah, and even for Pleasant Grove, I mean, obviously we keep mentioning they are a perennial, not only playoff team, but state, contender and even champions in a lot of years. But even that being the case, this is a great opportunity for them as well. They haven't played a ton of close games in a while. So
now I watched the deal today earlier. Their coach, he's actually one of the top 10 coaches in the state in 4A. I don't even think in 4A. I'm going to say across the state. I was watching the deal earlier today, and he was mixed in there. So that's a pretty good honor.
That is funny that all 3 of us ended up seeing that. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk to start the top of the 5th, though. I think he was just taking his stuff off, but the Wildcat faithful didn't love it. But to no one's surprise, producer Korey had a comment to make about it as well. As still no hits allowed from the Wildcats tonight, although they have Pleasant Grove's racked up a number of walks. I believe that's the first time they've had a leadoff runner in an inning on, though. It's been 2 1/3 so far from Carpenter, 4 strikeouts. And I'm not sure. Alex Whittle threw 5 innings of shutout baseball on Tuesday night. Obviously, Caden Mitchell started the game and has already been pulled, so I don't know if this is Carpenter's to go the rest of the way. I mean, the pitch count is at 41 at the moment, so I think as long as he can have quicker innings, he's probably fine.
As long as he keeps on looking as good as what he's been, looks like as long as he can keep it around there. But this coach right here, he's with Pleasant Grove, he's going to place small ball. Batter last 2 times swung around or went around to bunt. He's just trying to get that run around.
Yeah, and the leadoff hitter did as well. After a couple of balls, I think he stopped doing it. But I'm not surprised at all. Like you said, one of the best coaches in the state. And, again, they haven't, lost but 2 games all season, I think, and haven't even really played a ton of close ones. So this is a great chance for him to kind of get to flex and, all right, we're playing small ball. We're treating it like a playoff scenario like we were talking about. That's one of my favorite things about college baseball every year during the College World Series is getting to see that kind of small ball that you don't get to see at the major league level very often.
Too many analytics now in baseball, but, I mean, it is what it is. But this is what makes baseball fun this time of year.
Yeah, 100%. And these kind of games, in those kind of situations, I love the small ball in close games. like you said, we let a bunch of math and science nerds who never played baseball dictate what's valuable and what isn't in the sport now, unfortunately. But, sometimes for the good. Not always, though. Not always. It's now 1-2 count.
There it is.
Give him that. Yep.
There we go.
Strikeout number 5 for Carpenter here tonight. He's dealing.
Hitting number 28, the designated hitter, time.
One thing about the umpire, he's been pretty consistent here the whole time. A couple of them I did not agree with, but the last few pitches, he's been really there.
Yeah, even then, like you're saying, a couple that you might not agree with, it's when I feel like we're batting kind of striking out looking. But like you're saying, I think very consistent. I think
very consistent,
he's consistently got an even zone that's, on a 2-strike count, you might want to be a tiny bit more aggressive or try to fight him off, but nothing egregious really. If it's close with 2 strikes, just be ready to swing if you're a hitter. You've had now 5 innings to see that and recognize it. Oh, showing bunt again and getting the strike after getting the batter to bail out of the way. And again, I think we mentioned that earlier in the night, but I do love that about whether that's a slider, kind of like you said, like an 11-4 curve. He'll start it like Mitchell as well, start it really inside on those batters, looking like they're going to hit him, and then it's a strike.
That's going to be more of a curve, more of a slider. You're going to see the dot coming at you. Slider's just going to kind of fall off of there. That curve is just kind of slurring coming across there.
Yeah, him and Caden Mitchell have very similar pitch mixes and then even just kind of approaches up there. That one gets away from Gamblin. Runner will get to advance to second. So, again, runners in scoring position. And curious to see if they want to keep the small ball approach with 1 out. You would have to be trying to really bunt for a hit and advance the runner. A runner on third with 2 outs isn't much better, I don't think, than a runner on second with 2 outs. But
I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunt here down third base side and then put it up to the next batter coming. I don't know who it is or what his average is, but that'd be probably pretty smart baseball and this late in the game.
He's definitely shown they're not afraid to play small ball and try to get the bunt down. He was trying to bunt on the first pitch of the at-bat. Swinging away there, though. He's pretty late, 1-2. Wildcats just took the lead in the bottom of the order. Would love to see him get out of this and hold on to it.
Yep.
He does get the strike 3. The throw to first is wide, though. 1 scores. Runner advancing all the way to third. So, unfortunately, we are tied now, and despite the strikeout, still a runner on third. Or runner on third now with 1 out. But Crescent telling everyone to just calm down. We're good. We're good.
No, he's wanting to make that call or that play right there, but I think I would have just held the ball, made myself where I got back up and still had a double play ball in play. But that's part of being young, and, he'll remember that one of these days, and I think he'll grow off of that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Not saying that was a bad thought, but in this deal, I would have just held the ball.
That one sent hard to center. Whittle trying to get to it. Doesn't get to it in time, though. It gets down and past, and Virgil going to have to pick it up. It's an RBI double, and that's the first hit of the night for Pleasant Grove. Now with a 2-1 lead. And we are going to get a quick a mound visit from Gresham. While we do, gives me an opportunity to tell you about our good buddy Josh Boatman, who is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no 2 families need the same coverage, and that's why he will work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call today at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. I also want to give a big shout out and tell you about the dedicated team at Amadeus Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at AmadeusHC.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amadeus Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Give them a call at 903-231-0402 for more information. Blake, if you're the one giving that mound visit there, what's that mound visit look or sound like, you think?
Man, just calm down. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, he's throwing the ball right around the dish every single time he's putting it out there. Let's just buckle down and let's get 2 more outs and go back and, get us a couple more runs.
Yeah, even then, that was just the first hit allowed of the night from the Wildcats. And they'd played pretty much flawless baseball up to that point. But, of course, a couple mistakes here and there, and a team as good as Pleasant Grove is going to make you pay for it. They drive in another run there with a hit. Three to 1. And I'm not mad at this at all for the Wildcats. I mean, you weren't going to win the district. The seeding was already set. So now you get an opportunity that you'd been playing really well all night, but you're still finding yourself trailing late.
This game right here, in my opinion, is all about competition. Let's see where we compete, see where we line up with them right now, playoffs, year to come, and buckle down and see what we can do with a great team that we're playing against.
I 100% agree with that. And again, you already beat them on Tuesday night. If you can, mount some kind of a comeback in this one, or even just keep it close, even if you were to fall super close, I think that would give you a ton of confidence and momentum. But again, it's going to be a while, even in the playoffs, before you see a team this good again.
Definitely. It's not every day that you get to play a number 2 ranked team in state in your own district. You don't usually see those people until you're third rounders.
Right. And again, going to face Community in the first round. You've already beaten them once, 5-0. I think with the competition you've played 4 or 5 games in a row going back to the last 2 or 3 weeks, as long as you play your baseball in that one, I don't think you're going to have too much to worry about. After 2 innings in the Lady Cat game, by the way, again, they won game 1 of their best-of-3 series. They're looking to put theirs away right now, and they are leading 10-1 after 2 innings. Yeah, well, I'm a little too superstitious to do all that, but I'm glad you were not. Found that one back out of play. So now it's 3 full innings of work out of the bullpen, or out of relief for Deacon Carpenter. 3 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, just 1 hit allowed.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
It'll be the freshman Sam Gamlin to start the bottom of the order bottom of the inning for the Wildcats. It'll be the 7, 8, 9.
You said 6 strikeouts?
Yes, 6
strikeouts against the number 2 team.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty good for a freshman.
Yeah, 100%. And again, hopefully, if he can get the out here and then have a quicker 6th inning as well, you think hopefully he'll get to pitch the 7th as well.
He's on, 54 pitches?
Mm-hmm. Their bi-district round against Community will start Thursday of next week in Lone Oak. I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday if needed. I'll make it 1 and 2. Looking for strikeout number 7 here tonight. Saying that one brushed him. I'll put runners on the corners with 2 away here.
Now hitting number 23, the catcher, Buck Anderson.
Didn't take Pleasant Grove long to answer back. They Wildcats took the lead in the bottom of the 4th and the top of the 5th. They said, all right, let's get rolling. Done all this on just 2 hits so far. Sends that one into center. Whittle only having to step back a step or 2 underneath it for the 3rd out of the inning. So Wildcats do get out of the inning, but Pleasant Grove able to put 3 on the board and take the lead back from the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. So we'll see you in the bottom of the inning after hearing from our replay partners this year, East Texas Physical Therapy.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic bodywork, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
$419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do: effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best: without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy@chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
After 3 runs in the top of the inning from Pleasant Grove, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats trailing 3-1. It will be Sam Gamblin, Ty Holt, Colton Privet to try to get something started. Before they do, I want to tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job, from pipe and steel, metal building components, a full lumber yard, welding, repair, and fabrication, outdoor power equipment, and RV and boat lift supplies. Trust me when I tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. Gamblin was hit by a pitch in his first time up, so here in the bottom of the 5th, no at-bats yet for Gamblin. I like the walk-up song. It was fun. Blake, I'm almost positive I asked you this here last time, but like maybe some 90s country or some 2000. What would your walk-up song be?
Well, I think it was, we was actually talking last time, I think it was, I hate to say this, but I think it was Tupac.
Oh, was it really?
Back in the day.
Nice. I love it.
You know, it was kind of that era of like Tupac, Master P, all those things. You know, we were.
I love the sound of that. That's fire.
Crazy kids back in the day.
I hate that you said you hate to say it. I would like proudly say that. I was like, yeah, my walk-up was Tupac.
Well, when, you know, I'm a little bit older than you guys.
Fair.
So.
I'll bring up the senior Ty Holt. Ty Holt went down swinging his first time. And immediately swinging on the first pitch, putting that one in play, getting down. But they will make the play for a quick out, number 2.
Now hitting number 10, right fielder, Colton Privet.
And again, the senior Colton Privet. Drew a leadoff walk in his first time up. A 2-out walk would be pretty cool as well. Well, he'll take the hit by pitch. Sorry, didn't mean to jinx you there, buddy.
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll take the 2-out base runner, though.
Runners.
Yeah. Bringing the tying run to the plate in the form of your leadoff hitter.
Number 13, shortstop, Alex Macias.
And Alex Macias has twice tonight hit the ball very hard. Both times it was hit to second base. So unfortunately, the last one was hit so hard they were able to turn a double play on it. But he has made hard contact on both of his at-bats tonight. Hitting .407 in district play. I like for him to get a hit here. Does take a big hack. 0-1. Wildcats still, I think, have had runners in every single inning. Just fouling that one off himself, I think. Quickly finding himself in an 0-2 count. Last thing we want is any Wildcats getting banged up going into the postseason.
Yep.
He'll be back to Deacon Carpenter if Macias can keep the inning going. 0-2. And another hit by pitch. He does keep the inning going. 2 on, 2 out for one of the best hitters in the district, freshman Deacon Carpenter.
Number 1, the pitcher, Deacon Carpenter.
What do you say? Are we in Boston because it's Beantown?
Hey, they could bean everybody for all I care.
Yeah. You'll take the base runners.
It's the only way you can score.
Yeah. And now the tying run is on first and the go-ahead run at the plate. The freshman Deacon Carpenter. Called strike there to start the at-bat. Carpenter walked his first time and then went down looking a second. Missing inside 1-1. Tied for the team lead in doubles here in district. And if he could do that, he'd probably tie this thing up. Trying his best. Taking a big hack there. Now 1-2. Might have to just shorten up and put it in play, but got a huge lead from Macias at first with no one holding him. You can see on your screen how far out there he's making it. Now 1-2.
I say as good as he's been batting, just swing the bat.
Fair enough. That one missing low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. I don't know, Bubba. You're the one. Oh, is he really? Okay, I did not know that. Landon Jackson, the edge rusher from Arkansas. If he's still there in the third, which I guess the Cowboys went edge rusher in the second. So, but yeah, I did not know he's a PG guy. Look at that. Carpenter does send that one in the air towards left field.
Go, it's carrying. Go.
It is carrying, but able to track it down and make the play. So Wildcats with a good opportunity there, but unfortunately not able to do anything with it. We'll go to the top of the 6th, still trailing by 2. We'll be right back after these words from our friends over at Corner Grub House.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. Or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
Going to the top of the 6th, Ty Holt going to be on the mound for the Wildcats as they trail 3-1 in this one. Before we return to action, I want to tell you that the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen nights, which are from anyone from birth through all the way through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of each month at 6:30 p.m. Also, I believe you've already seen it if you've been watching, hanging out with us tonight, the ad with Mandy from Chad's Media. But obviously we're going to be wrapping up our broadcast season, hopefully not for another few weeks. Hopefully we keep getting deep playoff runs, but we are already getting ready for next broadcast season. So if you and your business want to be a part of the broadcast next year, just like our good friends Blake and Triple Crown Roofing are with us now, contact Mandy. She's the person to get in touch with. We'd love to have you.
Changes for the Wildcats now, pitching number 25.
Again, Blake, as always, thank you for hanging out with us and helping us out here tonight.
Enjoy it.
It's been a fun one.
Yes. Great game. I'd rather have a close game than I would a blowout.
Yeah, 100%. And again, not even, obviously we would love to send your seniors out on a win on senior night, but I'm not even mad you find yourself trailing in this one. You've played great baseball for almost this entire night, just a couple errors there in the 5th that allowed the 3 runs, but now you get to play from behind in a close game against a great team right before we're going into the playoffs. I kind of like this opportunity for the Wildcats. Getting a first pitch strike. That one popped into foul territory. No one able to find it, so it'll be an 0-2 count for Ty Holt. I believe the final line for Deacon Carpenter is going to be 3 2/3 innings pitched. He had 6 strikeouts. He did allow a couple runs there. I had 2 of them as earned, but on 2 hits is what we had it as. And that one getting through to left field. Leadoff single to start the top of the 6th.
Now batting number 10.
Again, the last time we heard, Lady Cats were leading 10-1 after just 2 innings in Game 2 of their series. So they'll be looking to advance to the area round. And yeah, they are not afraid to bunt. Showing bunt again there before pulling back, taking the ball. If the Lady Cats can, go ahead and put that one away and get the win. They'll advance to area for the 7th year in a row. And a chance to make it 5 of the last 7 to the regional quarterfinal next round. Holt gets the called strike there. Mentioned it earlier, but they won't have the dreaded Aubrey Roadrunners? They're the Roadrunners, correct? Yeah. Oh, Chaparrals, my fault. I could see the UTSA logo is when I thought that. Yeah, Chaparrals. They're not in the Lady Cats bracket, so the team that's eliminated them in the regional semifinal 2 years in a row won't be a problem if they do go that far. Runner advancing to second on that one on a 2-1 count now.
Tyler, I'm surprised you didn't know that. Between you and Ryan, y'all usually know just about everything.
Oh, Ryan would probably be making fun of me right now if he I could just see they had the UTSA Roadrunner logo is what I was seeing in my head. We had a great football game with them this year. That was, I think, the first win of the season that I really remember thinking, like, this team's going to make a playoff run, a deep one. Of course, be a tough out next year again.
At the end of the day, it's a bird.
True. That's a good one. It is a good one, too. Of all the bird logos, or mascots, rather. It's better than just like your typical like Falcons or Hawks, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, didn't mean to. My fault. It's not what I was trying to do. My fault. My fault.
No pun intended.
No. Hawks are great, too. Yeah. And with 2 strikes, laying the bunt down. And Ty Holt gets the out. I mean, that's a great bunt. There's no out, so it moves the runner to third. Obviously, you were hoping to get on base out of it, but that's a great bunt, especially with 2 strikes.
Great bunt, trying to get that insurance run.
And again, you mentioned one of the best coaches in the state there. That's a lot of trust in your player to do that with 2 strikes.
Early season, that's what you do. You work on the bunts, you work on the little small things that make you a team that makes you a winner.
I agree with that. So now in a 3-1 game, 1 out and runner on third. The Wildcats infield will be playing in. That one sent really high in the air, and all the Wildcats at once trying to find it. And it'll be Deacon Carpenter who does. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They put out the slash bunt.
Yeah.
Next up, number
Great play from Deacon Carpenter to come all the way from second to make that play. So now 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And if you could get out of this with the score still being 3-1, that would be big. Caden Mitchell would be the one to start the bottom of the inning with Jackson Virgil and Lane Faust behind him. Great backhand play from Macias. And he gets to throw as well. Alex Macias. Every time we're here, he's making East Texas physical therapy replays, saving the run on that. What a throw.
Great play, great throw.
Let's take another look at it. Let her run again, Korey. Again, I mean, we say it every time we're here. He's always been such a good defensive infielder. And that continues here tonight, saving the run. and keeping it as a 2-run game as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Like I said, it'll be Caden Mitchell, Jackson Virgil, and then Lane Faust here in this one. Before we do return to action, though, I want to tell you that at D&B Loans, they simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. But that's not all. Their showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic options and free local delivery. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials. Blake, we've had a really fun one here tonight. And we might get even more fun and even more exciting. We've got a packed crowd here, too.
Yeah. Reminds me of back in the day when I played. We always had a packed crowd here.
Mm-hmm. Again, I know I keep mentioning it, but they already have their by-district round set. Next week, Game 1 against Community of the by-district round will be at Lone Oak. Game 2 on Friday, and I think Game 3, if needed, would be on Saturday. But Lone Oak's just right up the road. So of all the playoff matches you're going to get to go to, if you want to go support your Sulphur Springs Wildcats and watch some playoff baseball, that would be the one to go to.
One thing I like seeing, I'm pretty sure they've got a great facility there, too. I think it's all turf.
Yes, they do.
They just got them in the last year or two.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to get to the Lady Cats. The softball team played, I believe it was the area round maybe there last year. And Wildcat alum Coach Logan Turner was the AD there now, I believe. He got us all hooked up. The senior Caden Mitchell starting the bottom of the 6th. Struck out looking on each of his first 2 at-bats, and both of them were called strikes on. I mean, they were, on the edge, on the corner. But like we said, that's kind of the thing we've learned with this umpire tonight. He's been consistent on those, but with 2 strikes, you might have to be prepared to.
Yeah, I want to argue with him a couple times, but, I mean, back and forth, he's doing a great job. Then once he gets 2 strikes, he expands the zone just a little bit, and he's a great pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, 100%. I was about to say, if you're the one pitching, you're probably pretty pumped about it. But Caden Mitchell said, I'm not going to go down looking this time. I'm not going to give you the chance. How about a leadoff single to get the bottom of the 6th started and putting the tying run at the plate in the form of the 400 hitting Jackson Virgil.
Once again, we got another base runner to start the inning.
Yeah, that's another thing. I feel very good about this game as a whole from the Wildcats going into the playoffs next week, but you keep giving yourself chances. And last inning, you were able to cash in on it. Would love to see it again. Virgil taking a ball low. I think he's got the Concord version of the cleats. Those are fire. Little Jordans.
You've totally lost me there.
The nerd who grew up wanting a Jordan collection and now slowly is building one. Emmy had to point it out when I saw him. Virgil sends that one on the ground to short. Not going to be able to get the out at second, though. They do get the out at first. Wildcat faithful arguing he had come off the bag. He did, but I don't know if he had gotten back down in time.
That was really close. I mean, he kind of jumped up for the ball. I'm going to say he was safe, but field umpire said different.
Coach Gresham also going to ask, and home plate umpire is going to say he came off the bag.
I think he got it right there. I'm going to go ahead and say he did because he was up in the air when Virgil went across, yes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. In that scenario, you don't usually see that overturn, so I didn't want to give too much judgment. But, yeah, I think they're getting it right on the appeal.
I feel like that was a right call.
Yeah. Immediately saying, don't go anywhere. So now the Wildcats, no outs in the innings, runners on first and second. Lane Faust at the plate. He is the one who had the sac fly RBI that scored Virgil in the bottom of the 5th.
There we
and
go,
he sends
right
that one into left center.
Go.
Not going to be able to get to it. That one gets down. Caden Mitchell scoring from second. Runners on first and second, still no outs. And Lane Faust has both of the RBIs here tonight for the Wildcats.
He stroked that ball.
Yes, he did.
Seems like tonight, though, once the ball gets out there, certain ones, it just kind of dies. I thought that one was going to kind of go past him for a ways, but it just kind of it died once it got out there.
See, I thought the same thing off the bat. I thought not only is he not getting to that, that's probably getting to the wall.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to ping off that Chick-fil-A sign out there.
I thought we were seeing both runs score on there, especially with as fast as Virgil is. But like you said, it just kind of died out there. And the playoff energy continues. It very much feels like a playoff game. Wildcats playing the number 2 team in the state. Already beat them at their place on Tuesday night. A chance to do it again here at home.
Number 24, Mason Davis.
Now just a 1-run game. Still nobody out.
Yep.
And Mason Davis pinch hitting here. He's been good this district season as well. He's hitting .316 and OPS just shy of 800. And I like my odds with him at the plate here. Showing bunt. Unfortunately, that one gets up, but it gets well out of play into the stands, actually. That has to be the first time since we've been broadcasting games that we've seen a bunt attempt end up in the stands back here, I think. Oh, 1 count.
Right here, just trying to get the ball down, get it in play.
See if he shows bunt again. He does.
There you go.
He does get that one down the first base line. The throw to third is in time, and a heads-up play from Pleasant Grove there.
Good play by their first baseman.
Yeah, getting the lead runner there. And that's tough on a quick Jackson Virgil, but he does make the play. 1 away, but still runners on first and second.
Now batting number 9, the catcher, Sam Gamblin.
And here is Sam Gamblin. Gamblin was hit by a pitch his first time up. Went down swinging last time.
Most teams don't make that kind of play, but as good as PG is here, I mean, that was a smart baseball play.
100%. Again, that goes back to you had mentioned one of the best coaches in the entire state. A lot of teams not making that play, like you said, and I think that's a big credit to him and his team. Yeah. Big opportunity for the freshman here. Sam Gamblin, tying run in scoring position. Go ahead run on first, 1 out. Taking a called strike there. No hits yet in this one for Gamblin, but a 300 average in district play. So he might be due right here. We're starting to get a pretty involved crowd. Taking a good cut, and that's the pitch to do it on, but
at the end of the day, what I'm enjoying seeing is the life that they still have.
Yeah,
they got down 3-1. They're still fighting, so that means a lot. That's going to show a lot down the road.
Yeah, it would have been very easy against the number 2 team in the state. This game doesn't affect the playoff seeding to after you blew that lead, be like, all right, well, let's just get ready for the playoffs next week, and no.
Most teams would get down, especially who they're playing. I hate to keep on saying that, but this is Pleasant Grove's a well-coached team, a good coach team, and Wildcats sit here, they're fighting, doing everything they can do, and I like seeing that.
Yeah, they definitely see the opportunity here in front of them and see the electric crowd they got, kind of the playoff atmosphere, and taking advantage of it.
There's nothing like playing on those Friday nights under the lights.
Mm-hmm. Again, for these seniors here tonight, a win over this team would be huge, especially over some of the things the ups and downs they've had in their careers on varsity. Great job to keep it in front of them there. Runners will have to stay at first and second. After Gamblin, Ty Holt on deck. He's the pitcher in this one, so he could help himself out and give himself a chance to pick up the win. The 1-2. Misses again. Throw to first. And both runners going to advance here. So now instead of runners on first and second with 1 out, it's going to be runners on second and third with 1 out. And again, I mean, Davis was getting a huge lead over there after the pitch, but it was risky.
Yep. Now here's where we need something deep in the outfield, where we can get that runner in and make this tie ball game. Put it back 0-0 again.
Yeah, we did the game. We haven't been playing it lately. We've been forgetting where you get to put in the call for a home run. I'm not putting in the call for the home run, but I think he gets a hit here. I think he drives in at least one, if not both runs here. Again, hitting 300 here in district play. This is a huge opportunity for the freshman. And that one misses high and in. It's a full count. And because of the error on the throw, first base is open, but it would load the bases. I was about to say, you can't ask for a more fun game than this. Getting the strikeout there for the second out of the inning. So now Ty Holt will be up again. He is the pitcher at the moment, so he could drive in a pair of runs and give himself a chance to pick up the win.
Even with the strikeout, though, you get a freshman in a playoff atmosphere and get him experience there. You can't ask for much more.
No. It's going to happen. That's what bats are for, and, you're here to compete, and that's what he was doing. It wasn't like he wasn't competing. He's sitting up there fighting the balls off, and, it is what it is. It's baseball.
That one missing low and away, 1-1. Again, the senior Ty Holt. And assuming this is, unless they have a playoff game here at some point, assuming this is your final at bat here in this park, it would be awesome to drive in the runs here. He does make good contact into right center.
Yeah.
It gets down. It gets down.
Go.
Both runs score. And the Sulphur Springs Wildcats are ahead 4-3.
Well,
the senior Ty Holt. Of all the times I have negatively jinxed this team, that makes me really happy that, as I was saying, that Ty Holt was like, I got you. Don't worry. That's exactly what I'm going to do in my final at bat here. I'm gonna put us in a chance to win this game.
I don't care if you're 8U or you're in the pros. Always two hands. Always two hands. He kind of olayed that ball, tried to catch it off the side, and it cost him right there.
And you also have to go back again. This is a team we keep saying is so well coached and such a good team, but those two things happen because you had runners on first and second. The catcher tried to throw back to Davis. It gets into right field, so they advance to second and third, and then bringing him in on that. Wildcats take advantage of it, though. So we're going to get a pinch runner here. Did he really? By who? Oh, wow. Good for him.
He couldn't go to a better team. The team that I really want to win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
I would love to see that as well. So here is the senior Privet. He has been walked and hit by a pitch. So no at bats yet. And as is tradition, when the Wildcats win on senior night, we usually give the Way Bible Church players of the game to the seniors. But Ty Holt just put them in a good chance to do so. 1-2 the count. A good job to stay alive, yeah. And
for him, I'm super proud. Come through, it's hard enough to put the ball in play. And then, he hit the ball really hard, and the ball just happened to get down. So, it was great. And, that's a good deal for a senior. And so let's get him out there. Let's put him on the mound. Let's go to work.
100%. He's also the pitcher in this one, and he is going to go out there for the top of the seventh now with a 1-run lead. We'll be right back after these words from Revamped Aesthetics. Wildcats go to the top of the seventh now, leading 4-3.
Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, laser services, and a variety of facials, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. Get expert advice on the best service for your aesthetic desires. Come check out our new location in Sulphur Springs, or as always, visit us in Emory and give us a call at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
Going to the top of the 7th now near Sulphur Springs. Wildcats are now leading over the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove. They beat them at Pleasant Grove on Tuesday night, and now with 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th, they are 3 outs away from doing so again with the senior Ty Holt on the mound. Before we return to action, if you enjoy the replays you've seen from us this year, you can thank the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy. They're a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy. Treatment you need, care you deserve. Blake, this has been a super fun game all night, but now your Wildcats are 3 outs away from a second consecutive victory against the number 2 ranked Pleasant Grove, and Ty Holt starting off with a beautiful first pitch strike.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove not going to be an easy out, though. Leadoff single to start the top of the 7th.
Here, which just got to buckle down and, just play, good baseball, smart baseball. 1 out at a time. Don't do anything, try to make something crazy. Just let's get outs.
Yep, don't need any hero ball. Just
got a runner on. I mean, let's throw a double play ball right here, and, we'll go back at it and fight again.
Great bunt. Ty Holt fields it to throw to first. And unfortunately, Argenbright not able to reel it in, so the runner will advance to third. Just like that, runners on the corners, no outs.
What we got here?
And I'm not sure what the call is, but he seems to be calling the runner on first out.
I saw him slip. He might have stepped on
yeah, he
on
may
plate.
have. He may have.
That would.
And that
put him back on first. Out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is huge.
That's a huge call.
Now instead of runners on the corners with no outs, it's a runner on first with 1 out. That's huge.
Yeah.
And your Wildcats getting a little bit of a break there and need to take advantage of it here.
As soon as he bunted right there, he kind of slipped back across home plate, and that's what got him, and they called him out for that. So that's a huge deal for the Wildcats, huge break.
Yeah, that's a bummer if you're Pleasant Grove because, that was a beautiful bunt that you'd laid down, but Gamlin keeping that one in front of him and keeping the runner on first. 1-0. Wildcats need 2 more outs in this one. And here's a chance for one of them. Sent to right field. And the play is made. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats are 1 out away, and the crowd is pretty pumped here at Wildcat Park. Ty Holt was the one who had made the hit to right center field that the 2-run scored on, and he's got a chance to grab the win here and kind of, obviously wouldn't be a save, but, close the door the way a closer would. Runners going on the pitch. It's a called strike. The throw down to second, not in time. And it does get into center field, but he won't be able to advance. I thought it was a called strike. The scoreboard here showing 1-0 though. Umpire didn't show one way or the other. Still 2 away, only 1 more out needed, but the tying run is in scoring position. It is a 2-0 count. They said, yeah, we got a game over here. We got to go quick. We want to see it. Great pitch there. Gets the called strike. And this is the most electric crowd I've felt at Wildcat Park in a long time. The 2-1.
There it is again. Oh.
Ooh. Not giving it to him that time. 3-1.
I don't know where that was, but that's been a strike here lately. But
it does feel like that's been a strike for most of the night. But with first base open, it's not the worst thing ever if you do walk them, but instead they'll put it in play. Whittle try to find it in deep center field, and he does. And the Sulphur Springs Wildcats with a huge comeback. 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th.
That's big.
And for the second time this week, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats defeat the number 2 team in the state, Pleasant Grove. They're going into the postseason with as much momentum as you have ever seen a team have. Don't go anywhere. We've got to name our Way Bible Church players of the game right after this. But first, we've got to hear from the Way Bible Church themselves.
At Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
And a huge come-from-behind 4-3 win on senior night. The Sulphur Springs seniors going out in the most fun and exciting, and I think for them, deserving way possible. This is a group of seniors who have been on a program who unfortunately has not been as good as they would like for it to be. It's their senior year, and they are doing everything they can to turn it around. And, boy, are they turning it around. Huge win for the Wildcats.
Huge win. Huge comeback win at that.
Yeah. Real quick, like I said, time to name our Way Bible Church players of the game. As always, the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Blake, usually I would throw it to you and let you do the honors, but we've got to give it to the group of seniors here tonight on senior night.
I agree with that.
Like you said, I mean, a come-from-behind win. They'd played what felt like, flawless baseball for the first 4 or 5 innings. They take a 1-0 lead, what was that, in the 5th inning, 4th inning? Yep. And then Pleasant Grove scores 3, but they don't let it get to them. They still pull off the come-from-behind win.
Yeah, they let a number 2 team come back and, get up 3-1 on them, and they showed the resilience of coming back, and coming back to beat them, which shows a lot of good baseball, a lot of heart. So I'm very proud of them. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing, and I hope they make a long run into the playoffs.
I do as well. Again, congratulations to this entire team, but congratulations to tonight's Way Bible Church players of the game, the senior class, for an unforgettable night on senior night. I think this is about as unforgettable of a senior night as you could possibly have.
Good
Again, the playoffs begin next week. They'll face Community in the by-district round. It's a best-of-3 series. Game 1 on Thursday at Lono. Game 2 on Friday. And I believe Game 3, if needed, would be on Saturday. Blake, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Go Wildcats.
Go Wildcats. Again, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We appreciate you and the people at Triple Crown Roofing so much here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News. So, again, just thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. And, again, congratulations to the Sulphur Springs seniors.